Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing 100% truth who rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Yeah, hey, this is Bakayar Amana, aka Matazah Lacham, right? And I decided I was gonna make me a video today. Today is Saturday. What is today? Saturday, March. Oh, look at that. 3:44 p.m. Y'all see that? Ooh wee. Call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, right? March the 4th, right? And I was going over the doom of Babylon. I don't know where it just get kaboom. I just wanted to do that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I went today. I went to the Yoder Meats, and I tried to go there. They didn't have any leg of lamb. They didn't have anything. I was looking for some lamb shish kebab, something you can cook quick, right? They didn't have any, and so I went to another place, and they gave me some leg of lamb. You know, they look like little steaks and shit, T-bone steaks. But so I'm gonna put them on the grill. But I got them in the refrigerator ready for tomorrow. But anyway, which is tomorrow evening, Sunday, March 5th to Monday, March 6th, sundown to sundown is the Passover, and I wanna that's what I'm gonna do anyway. And I got me some unleavened bread coming, aka some tortilla chips with no leaven in it, and I went and got me some wine. Okay, kosher wine, of course. Mogan David. Anyway, I was just going over the book of Revelation. I was reading it, and I don't know, I got some new understanding. I don't know, it just came out of nowhere. Anyway, the doom of Babylon. America, Babylon the Great, right? Because, I've been listening and taking notes of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And I don't give a damn. They got the 100% truth as far as I'm concerned. Okay? IUICWFI, them weirdos, Yahweh Shai, one body in Yahweh Shai, IUIC, ISUPK, IGGJC, GOCC, all the rest of these weirdos. They all preach that the mark of the beast, aka the MARK of the BEAST, is white woman having sex with white women. Sin. They said sin is the mark of the beast. I'm like, you stupid motherfucker. If that's the case, everybody done took the mark of goddamn the day they was born when they came out of the pussy hole. I mean, you fucking weirdo, right? So, I mean, they pissed me off with that dumb shit. But anyway, the mark of the beast, right? The mark of Esau Edom's ownership over you, the digital all, aka a digital token, a digital all, okay? And all is like a ring through the nose, through the ears, or through your nipple, or an all, or it could be a ring on your finger. These rings represent Saturnalia, aka worship of Satan, right? Satan is a creature. He's not the creator. The creator is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right? Well, everybody chooses to worship the creator, which really pisses me off to no end, but then what can I do? I mean, they're dumb as a bag of hammers, clearly. But it's okay. The Most High God is going to leave them here and milk them, like it says in Ezekiel 22. Anyway, let's get on. And there came one of the seven angels, Revelation 17:1, which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying, Come here, I will show unto thee, the judgment of the great whore, America, Babylon the Great, that sitteth upon many waters. Sitting upon many waters would be the different military bases, the different American consulates that are on each continent that sit by the different oceans of the world and different continents of the world, right? Verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth consist of the World Economic Forum, the Council on Foreign Relations, the World Health Organization, let's see, who else? The Bilderberger Group, the Trilateral Commission, the Club of Rome, all of the Freemasons, right? What is it? The Knights of Columbus, the Knights of Malta, the Knights of whatever, okay? The Sisters of the Eastern Star, all of this wicked worship of Satan, okay? Because they are the devil that the Bible speaks of. And truly, they are. I mean, these Edomite devils, right? Okay, but anyway, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, spiritual fornication, worshiping the creature more than the creator, right? And the inhabitants of the earth, guilty of the same, have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. And this drunkenness, this wine, are the wicked philosophies of do as thou wilt. You can do what you want to do. Just do it. Do it till you're satisfied, right? Just do whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as it doesn't violate our law, you can do that. Same-sex marriage, all of this other shit. This is spiritual fornication against the Most High, right? Verse 3, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman, America, sit upon a scarlet-colored beast. Esau, Edom, all of Idumea, where these devils dwell, where they set up their wicked government of democracy, right? Do what you want to do. Do it till you're satisfied, right? This is the wine of her fornication, right? Full of names of blasphemy. Like America. Let's take America, for example, right? Okay, you have America. Now, America, if you take the A off, it says America, right? If you delete the A from America and just put America, if you put that in your Google search engine, America, what it means bitterness, right? It's a thing, person, place, or thing. It's a noun. Okay, it can also be an adjective, something that is done, right? Okay, but it still doesn't, it's the land of bitterness for who? The indigenous population of people that were already here, the Negroes, the Latinos, and Native Americans. I found a definition of Negro today on another video. I was going to put it up on my channel, through a video that I was watching concerning how the Negroes and the Mayans are the same people that were indigenous to this land, right? Okay, and then he went back on a history search that goes back to 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 40, right? It was amazing. I'm like, wow, man. Jake is waking up. Get that. Wow. Don't have to teach as much no more. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman, America, sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, Rome, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns, are as follows. Okay? The common market, the 10 horns represent the common market or the European Economic Community, aka / European Union, that consists of Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, Ireland, England, Great Britain, West Germany, right? Spain, okay, Portugal, right? So, just different stuff like this. All of these different countries, I was just going over the different countries that are ruled by these Edomite devils, right? Okay, and the 7 heads consist of Germania Major, Germania Minor, Greece, Rome, that's 4, right? France, Spain. I think I said in the Romans, right? So you have Rome, Great Britain, Germania Major, Germania Minor, East and West Germany. Okay. You have Spain, France, and Greece. That's 7, right? Verse 4, Revelation chapter 17, verse 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones. Wow, man. Now, these precious stones are the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. The vast majority of the children of Israel are here in America, the land of bitterness. Maritime, the land of bitterness. Maritime, America, same thing. Bitterness for those that are in captivity. Because see, we went from the Babylonian captivity to the Assyrian captivity to the Grecian captivity to the Medo-Persian captivity to the Roman captivity to American captivity. Okay, we've been encapsulated in as slaves by these godless, unrighteous, unruly Edomite devils that are full of injustice. These people are not righteous. They are not fair. Everything, all of the laws here in America is set up against the children of Israel that consists of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Everything here is set up against it immediately. Kaboom. When you go to Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, Kroger, whatever, everything is immediately set up against you. Because the individuals that run the store, that are the cash registers, that are the managers, that are the owners, are all Edomites. The leprous, translucent skinned, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, devil sons of godless, homosexual, punk, bloodthirsty, animalistic, bestial, ferocious like people. The Edomites. It's that simple. Right? And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet. Right? Okay, a covering, a false covering of Christianity and Roman Catholicism, decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. Right? The children of Israel, having them under her thrall, having a golden cup in her hand, all of the unrighteous laws and decrees filled with blasphemy. Do as thou wilt. I am God, and sitteth in the seat of God, and all of this other bullshit. You know how these Edomites do, right? In her hand full of abominations, same-sex marriage. Oh no, let's take it back and call it alphabet community Skittles people, right? The nasty people, right? That are completely unruly and they're wild animal brute beasts. They are, truly. Okay? And filthiness of her fornication. Filthiness. Come on, man. Pushing to each other's fudge in. You can go to, that was a biblical scripture popped in my head. Romans. You know where I'm going. I know you do. Romans 1. Pushed the wrong. I was trying to push the Romans 1. Let's go down here to where it starts. Here we go. Romans chapter 1, verse 24. Wherefore the Most High God, Yahweh, also gave them, the unrighteous, up to uncleanness through the lusts of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. The alphabet community, LBGTQXYZ, right? Who changed the truth of the Most High God, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, into a lie. They covered up the faces of the judges. They said that God is white. Jesus is his name. All this other bullshit, right? We all know this bullshit because the letter J came out 500 years ago. About the same time that the Negroes, so-called Negroes, the blacks, so-called blacks, African-Americans, so-called African-Americans, and Afro-Americans, so-called African niggers, Negroes, nigger, whatever, however you want to, because every generation they change our name in order to continue to keep us in hiding as to who we are as the children of Israel, the children of the Most High God, who he chose. Because like it says in Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1, I will have mercy upon Jacob, and will yet choose Israel. Just that simple. So the Most High God, doesn't matter what we do, he's still going to choose us because he sent his son to shed his blood as a perfect sacrifice. And I'm doing this video on the Passover weekend, right? As a perfect sacrifice to cover the sins in keeping the law to the best we can. Because I'm going to lie, man, it's damn near impossible. Everything is against you, man. All of the food is defiled. The clothes that you wear are defiled. Fuck. We can't win, man. As soon as we go take a shower and put some underwear on, we are in violation of God's law. Straight out of the shower. Okay? You got the water is tainted with chemicals, sodium fluoride, and some other shit they just added in the last 2 or 3 weeks through a train wreck. You know what I mean? Come on, man. These people have got to be stopped, right? Romans 1:25, who changed the truth of the Most High God into a lie, covering up the faces of the judges, right? Coming up with Jesus. If the letter J was made 500 years ago, by the time we went into slavery in this country, what was his real name? Right? Salakia. What was his real name? His real name is Yahawashi. But everybody calls him Jesus because he's a white man, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, translucent, blood-drinking, homosexual that allows you to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Okay? I mean, these people, they have to be stopped, man. And, you know, hey, I'm getting fed up with looking at these devils, man. They actually stink. They actually smell bad. Wow, man, no wonder they put on so much makeup. They and perfume. They stink. Ew. I mean, well, what can you do? Okay? They're in control of the world. That's the reason why the world is being destroyed. Because they're in control of it. Right? And worshipped and served the creature, Satan, more than the creator, Yahweh, who is blessed forever. Amen. Verse 26. For this cause the Most High God gave them up unto vile affections. Same-sex marriage. Right? Pushing each other's fudge in. Bumping, grinding at the Y. For even their women did change their natural use into that which is against nature. They're taking, testosterone and hormone shots in order to be deeper voice and more manly. And having their natural breasts that were made to nurture life cut off and have hair grow in place of it. Stuff like that. That's ridiculous. But that's what these lunatics are doing. Crazy, man. And likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman. What is the natural use of the woman? Her vagina, okay? Her matrix that was designed to create children by the insertion of we all know what that is, squirting the sperma, the seed, into the matrix, thereby creating life, right? See, the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is a God and power of life, not death. And that's all these bastards push is death. They want the women together, the men together. There's no children that can come out of that would perpetuate life on earth. See? Likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another. Men with men working that which is unseemly, right? Pushing each other's fudge in, right? And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat. Push and shove, right? Verse 28, even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. It is not convenient for two women to bump at the Y and to muffin munch at the muffin munch factory. Okay, for two men to push each other's fudge in. It is not right. Okay, it is wicked. That's the reason why the Most High God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of the Most High God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things. What's an evil thing that they've invented? The radio frequency identification micro C-hip that they want to implant underneath your skin. a silicone subdermal implant, which allows them three things: your medical records, your financial records, and to know where you're at. Okay? Salakia. Salakia, I'm so sorry. That was my woman and my kids. Everybody's wanting to get in touch with me. Every time they do this, man. Everybody wants to be in the fucking world, do what the worldly shit is, and I'm at home trying to rest up and do what God told me to do, make a video. It's impossible because everybody wants to do what they want to do. Why are you telling me? Why did you call me? Why didn't you call him? I don't give it. Who is him? My son. You supposed to be in here to take him to work. You didn't give a shit when you left. So I mean, why I'm supposed to take it? No, not doing nothing. Anyway, Romans 1:31, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of the Most High God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. And they're worthy of death. What the fuck can I do? I'm vexed every day. I'm vexed. They actually have a chick that actually took all these hormone shots, got a deep voice now. They actually accept her as a dude. I mean, what the hell? Whatever, man. I don't say nothing, man. I just look and laugh. That's all I can do. I mean, what the fuck? You really? Okay, chick, bench press 350. Bench press 225. If you can't pick up that 225 pounds, I'm going to beat your ass like a dude. See what I mean? Hold on, man. Let me see. Romans 1:32 again. Who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they that commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. And that's what they do. Now, let's go back to Revelation 17. Right? Okay. Revelation chapter 17, verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great. America, right? The mother of harlots. Okay. Spiritual fornication, the mother of harlots. These harlots are the harlot churches of evangelical Christianity. Okay. That's the harlot churches. Those are the harlot churches of evangelical Christianity. That's what it is. Baptists, Seventh-day Adventists, Mormonism, Islam, what do you call it? Bullshit. Buddhism. What is that? The evangelical Christianity as a whole. Universalist ideology. What do you call it? What's that those other ones? Catholicism. Stuff like that, man. The mother of harlots. All of the harlot churches come out of Babylon the Great, where it's freedom of religion. And abominations of the earth, right? Salakia, hold on, man. Gotta pause it again. Salakia, okay. Everybody wants to go do something else today. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Every time I try to make a video, this is the reason why I can't make any videos, man. It's like Satan just goddamn comes out of nowhere and attacks me, man. Uses my family, my friends, phone calls, any goddamn thing to keep me away from the truth, man. It really pisses me the fuck off. And I'm sick and tired of the bullshit, and I want it to be over with. Just put me in the goddamn FEMA camp. I'll be fine. Because I ain't coming out of that motherfucker once I go in it. I already know the deal. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. They're going to probably cut my rod off with some other goddamn evil bullshit. This what these Edomites do. They're sick. That's the reason why they must be stopped. The only people that can stop them is the Lord, right? So, Revelation chapter 17, verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. We all know that Mystery Babylon the Great is America. Okay? The mother of harlots. Okay? Freedom of religion. And abominations of the earth. Same-sex marriage, LBGTQXYZ bullshit. Right? The food is defiled. 150 years ago, you never heard of a goddamn potato chip. 150 years ago, you hardly ever heard of pop. Now, it was called sarsaparilla back then. Okay? Now, and you hardly had a chance to drink it. Now, it's everywhere, all over the place. Okay? Bottled water. That didn't make any sense. 2/3 of the planet is made of water? And you put it in a fucking bottle? Okay? I mean, and in the bottle, get this, the bottle itself is made from, I forget the name of it's a carcinogen that causes cancer. This is what they're not telling you. They're never going to tell you. If you drink a warm bottled water, warm, your stomach's going to try to turn until you get accustomed to it. Right away, you want to throw it up. Okay? Them is the carcinogens that your body wasn't ready for right then. Okay? I'm telling you, man. I do experiments on all this stuff all the time. Just to see if it's real. Pouring pop on pork chops, all of that shit, man. Watch maggots pop out. They actually come out. What the hell? Oh no, man, I was done immediately. I told my chick, I showed her, we since switched to any other meat but a pork chop. Cause what the fuck, right? Okay. Revelation chapter 17, verse 6. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints. Right? The saints are the children of Israel. Right? Like it says in Isaiah 14. Right? I will have mercy upon Jacob. Jacob wrestled an angel. And the angel surnamed him Israel, a.k.a. Yasharallah. Okay? Which means Yah, meaning he. Shar, meaning prince. Allah, meaning power or God. Prince of God. Right? Son of God. Because the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is a king. Right? He is the king of terrors. That's the reason why Paul said that knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. That's the reason why he said that. Okay? He's the king of terrors. He's the king of... Okay. Salakia. Don't feel good. See what I mean? I mean, the devil is a clever motherfucker, man. Every time the truth come out, they gonna do everything they can to stop it. They even shadow banning my videos now. How you gonna shadow ban my videos? Goddamn, I only been around for a couple years. You gonna shadow ban me? What I do? These devils, I can't wait till God put a stop to them motherfuckers. The Most High God had already done something to these bastards. Let's go to Job. See what I mean? See what I mean? HIV, man. Come on, man. I pushed J-O-B. Wow. J-O-B. HIV. How the fuck? Whatever, man. Anyways. Boom. I think it was in Job. I think it was in Job. Hold on. Right. Okay, where is that one? Right, let's start there. Job chapter 20, verse 18. Slakia. That which he labored for shall he restore. So these bastards stole our land. They stole all our riches, because biblical riches is land, ownership, cattle, sheep, stuff like that. I mean, that's what makes you rich, man. It's the reason why those guys in Texas that own cattle ranches got so much money. They sell off their cattle and get checks for like $200,000 or $300,000 a day, if that's what they want to do. The more land they own, the more cattle that they can reproduce, and the more reproduction, the more meat they can sell. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you see what I'm saying? So that which he labored for, theft, shall he restore and shall not swallow it down. So he's not going to be able to keep all of his riches. He ain't going to be able to keep it. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, and the poor of the earth are the children of Israel, that consist of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? Because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not, right? That's found in Habakkuk, and then we'll go back to Revelation. Hey, I can't spell worth a damn. I'm sorry. Hababb, Habakkuk, right? Habakkuk chapter 2, right? Okay. That's supposed to be the one with 2 Ks, I suppose. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay. Yep, that's all. Okay, Habakkuk. Okay, I was trying to get chapter 2. Right. Okay. Here it is. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of men's blood, for the violence of the land, for the city and all that dwell therein. Right. No, it's in Micah. That's what I was looking for. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I mean, all the biblical scriptures just pop in my head, and it's just kind of hard to keep track. Micah 2, right? Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked, right? Verse 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Right? Was my point. So going back here to Job, chapter 20, 29. See, 20. Try to, right? And that's where I was at, man. I think it was 13. Where was I at, man? It was in Job, I'm sure. Is this it? Oh, man. Yeah. Where was I at, man? Salakia, I please forgive me. It was in Job 18, right. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to the substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. How is he going to rejoice having to give back everything that he took? I mean, you have to stop and think about this and consider for a couple of seconds. These people, these Edomites, they are thieves, right? They bring the conditions of hell and of death and cannot be satisfied, man. Why? Job chapter 20, verse 19, because he hath oppressed the poor, and hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. Surely he shall not feel the quietness in his belly, he shall not savor that which he desired, which was New World Order. He wants this Novus Ordo Seclorum, New Order of the World, on your Annuit Queptus on the back of the $1 bill. When you have the pyramid at the bottom in the Roman numerals, it has 1776, May the 4th. I think it was May 1st or May the 4th of 1776. Right? And then it has Novus Ordo Seclorum underneath, and above it has Annuit Queptus. Annuit Queptus means, what was it? I think it was that they needed to, we have crowned our enterprise with success. Annuit Queptus in Latin. You know, if Latin is a dead language, what the fuck are they still using it for? And then put it on the money in order to hide what they want to do to you. And how their magic works is that as long as you advocate for their wickedness, they can continue to push it on you, and you will allow it. You will accept it. It's crazy. Right? Salakia. Job chapter 20, verse 21. There shall none of his meat be left, okay, which are all of the things that he's accumulated for himself, his badass brand new cars, all of these houses, all of his banking system, all of his money, all of these different things, right? Therefore shall no man look for his goods, right? Because they're all going to be melted. Verse 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And that's what's happening to these devils right now. And they're in the fullness of their sufficiency. They can't get their new world order off the ground. There are too many loopholes that are left open for these devils in order to continue to try to push forward with their new world agenda. Okay? So pretty soon, all they're going to have to do is just come down in great wrath. They don't have a choice, because trying to do it with subtlety is not working. Excuse me, Salakia. It's not working with these devils, right? Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, right? And that goes back to Obadiah chapter 1, verse 7. Obadiah. I'm misspelled it again. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 7, right? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even unto the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They're going to prevail against America when all of the thermonuclear missiles come flying through the sky, broken arrows that shall begin to be shot from a strong archer that shall not miss their mark, when they shall begin to be shot from the end of the world, or something roughly paraphrased to that. I think it's in let's see. I think it's Second Ezra. Let's see if I can find Second Ezra. Second Ezra, chapter 16, right, and then go to verse 13. There it is. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth, thermonuclear ICBM thermonuclear warheads, right, are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and it shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Right? Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues shall be sent upon the earth, shall not return again. So once you launch these damn things, they're not going to come back your direction. They're coming straight to America, Babylon the Great. Okay? That's what's going on. And that's what they don't get. Right? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even unto the border of wickedness. Right? Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. And Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. Right? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even into the border. The men that were at peace with thee, they have deceived thee. Right? Because they want to make everyone in the world deceive them to believe that they're working with America, and they're pushing this, America is at war with the world because they're all trying to push a one world monetary system. Okay? To be, everyone on each continent will have a part of their own part of the digital currency program, the central bank digital currency. Okay? So all of these individuals will have power 1 hour with the beast. Beast is the European Economic Community. This power is through their digital currency with the digital token of everybody have a radio frequency identification silicon subdermal implant implanted underneath their skin. Okay? Whereas you would have access to 3 different accesses: finance, they'll keep track of you, your whereabouts, telecommunications, okay, who you are as far as ID and all that. That's 1/6. The other 6 is financial. The other 6 is medical. 666. And a unique 3-digit barcode implanted in each of these micro C-hips, silicon subdermal implants. If every man, woman, and child on earth has taken this mark, M-A-R-K, right? And each of these different continents are showing the world through mainstream media that they're at war, when in actuality, they're trying to put together this one world currency. Okay? Now, each of the different continents have the currency named in their respective countries: yen, ruble, whatever. Rupee, whatever, doesn't matter. Dollar. Okay, each country is involved in this, but it's digital. And they all have power with the European Economic Community. Okay? Now, these are all the men of thy confederacy, the confederacy of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil, right? The beast, the red scarlet beast, right? And prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. Okay? They make America trust them. Where it says in Revelation, or not Revelation, but in Isaiah 14, right? Salakia. I went too far. Isaiah 24. Okay, I said 14, didn't I? Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, you guys. You know, it just came upon me, and then my family attacked me, and then, you know what I mean? I'm trying, man. Okay? Now, let's go down here. Right. Isaiah 14:10. All they that speak and say shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Right? So that's how they're going to do that. They're going to be talking straight up smack. Right? Because America is losing their power. Okay? Esau Edom is losing his power over the people. And if they put this fake facade of war with each other, behind that, they can all push this digital currency for one world government working together. Okay? You have to have the good guys, which are the World Economic Forum, and you have to have the bad guy, which are the BRICS nations. So this way everybody's paying attention to that, as opposed to everybody shaking hands underneath the table to get their digital currency programs. Because they're all of these different countries are running into the same problem. Okay? Now, let's go back to Revelation 17. Okay? I went too far to... Yeah, I did. Okay. Right? Revelation chapter 17, verse 6. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. Right? Now, these martyrs of Yahushua are the holy apostles and prophets. Well, the Most High God will avenge us on America by burning the place up. Because when he gets here, he's going to raise up the martyrs of Yahushua, which are the individuals that are going to go in. These are the martyrs of Yahushua. Oh, let's go back. Hold on, Salakia. Oh, come on, man. This is not happening to me today. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Here are the martyrs of Yahushua. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls, the martyrs of Yahushua, of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, which had not been a part of their digital program. That's the reason why they're working together behind the doors, behind closed scenes, behind the scenes, trying to get the digital program to work in each of the different countries. Because as they shut down their paper money programs and try to reinstitute digital currency, it causes the people to rebel against their respective governments in each of the countries. That's the problem that they're having, right? In the fullness of their sufficiency, they shall be in straits. Remember? Okay. Now, I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast. The scarlet colored beast is EU, the common markets of the European Economic Community, European Union. Okay? Neither his image, the image of digital program cashless society, that is the image. Neither had received his MARK. We all know that's the RFID CHIP, aka the mark of the beast, aka silicon subdermal implant, through 5G, 6G technology towers, right? 2.4 gigahertz to keep track of you everywhere you are. Okay, that's all they need. Now, if you have graphene oxide in your body, it makes you show up on their radar a lot faster. That's the reason why they tried to get everybody to take the wicked inoculation death shot. Okay. Now, let's see, where was I at? And for the word of the Most High, Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, European want to be a part of their program, neither his image, be a part of their cashless society, neither have received their RFID CHIP, right, upon their foreheads, Elon Musk Neuralink brain chip, aka Synchron, right? Synchron is owned by Microsoft. Neuralink is owned by, Elon Musk, and they both work for the common markets of the European Economic Community, aka the Edomites. Okay, doesn't matter. Nah, okay. Or in their hands, so it doesn't matter if it's in your left hand or if it's in your right hand. It doesn't matter. Okay, in their hands, because you got more than one hand. Most people do, usually. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. But the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is he that had part in the first resurrection. On such the second death hath no power. The first death was the flood. The second death is thermonuclear destruction by great fervent heat that melts the elements. Your body, whether you want to believe it or not, is made out of the element carbon. And 98% of that carbon has been filled with water. The other elements are within it. Magnesium, iron, just the different elements that make up and comprise of the human body on the inside. Okay? So you're made of elements on the periodic table. That's the case. You're going to be melted. Where Zechariah 14, Salakia 14 and 12, this is what's going to happen to you when you melt. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. All the people that fight against us right now are Esau, Edom, and the nations. It's found in Psalm 83. Okay? Psalm 83. These are the nations, all those that have fought against Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. The people of Jerusalem consists of the Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. On every continent, that number is the sands of the sea. Right? Okay, now, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes. Okay? And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Okay? That's the great melting. Let's go to Ezekiel 22. Right? Okay. Here it is. Ezekiel 22 and 20. As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace would be America, right? And the dross, right? The house of Israel is to me become dross because of their sins and their iniquities that they refuse to repent from. They are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace, in the midst of America, Babylon the Great, Merathaim, America, the land of bitterness. Right? They are even the dross of silver, aka the land of the shadow of death. Okay? And the shadow of death, who is the shadow? Esau Edom, who rules over us. Does he not rule in the congregations and the sides of the north, North America, over the congregations of people that are the Israelites of the 12 tribes, the precious stones? You see what I mean? Okay? And that shadow is the shadow of death, and the valley of the shadow of death. This is America, the land of bitterness, the valley of the shadow of death. This is where we live. Okay, where the curses of Deuteronomy stands as a witness against us for our continued sin and iniquity. That we refuse to keep the law, statutes, and commandments that we promised the Most High God under Mount Horeb, under Mount Sinai, that we would keep, and we have not kept until this day. That's the reason why the shadow of death is over us to kill us. Okay, and those that fight against Jerusalem are the tabernacles of Edom, and of the Ishmaelites, and of Moab, and of the Ammonites, and of the Egyptians, right? And of the Hagarenes, which are other Egyptians, right? And of Tyre and Sidon, the Tyrenians and the Sidonians, which are the North and South Africans, the Libyans, the Syrians, right? That's damn near every continent, not continent, but every country within Africa. All of these so-called Africans, right? Remember that land was taken over by an Edomite conquistador by the name of Leo Incipio Africanus. Like it says in Psalms 49:11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and that their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. But they are even the dross of silver, Ezekiel 22, in the midst of the furnace. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because they are all become dross, behold, I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it to melt it. So will I gather you in mine anger, and in my fury I will leave you there and melt you. Now you understand the melting found in Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12, right? Where your eyes shall melt in your holes, and your tongue shall melt in your mouth. Your skin's going to melt off your body, right? And I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof, right? As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you. See what I'm saying? So let's go back to Revelation 17. Okay. Verse 6 again. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. Okay. See, I mean, you see what I mean? Satan is just coming at me. When the truth come out, them motherfuckers come out of everywhere. From all crannies, corners, anything. Damn, where the fuck did he come from, man? You see what I mean? Anyway, verse 7. And the angel said unto me, wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which hath the 7 heads and 10 horns. Which I just expounded, right, on myself. And I didn't get this information from me. I got it from the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Okay? And how they explain it and how they break it down piece by piece by piece. I'm learning right today. I'm still learning and taking notes from the apostles and elders, man, of Great Millstone. All of those other camps, they ain't got nothing compared to, they all learned from Great Millstone, and then they went off doing their own thing, right? Where Paul says they that are of Israel that are Israel are not of Israel, right? They're Israelites, but they're not the Israelites of the Holy Bible, the elect, the remnant of the seed of the house of Israel. of King David's tabernacle. They're of the tabernacle of King Saul. Right? They're not of King David's. Okay? Anyway, I can try to explain that in a different video to do the best I can to explain that, because I'm still learning, like I said. But anyway, where did that come from? Right? And the angels, okay. Now, and the beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit. They ascended out of the bottomless pit. The bottomless pit are the European nations. Okay? That's the bottomless pit. Okay? In South Russia, the Caucasus Mountains. Right? That is the bottomless pit. How they ascended during the Renaissance period, the rebirth of the Roman Empire, the empire of the Edomites. Okay? That's the ascension out of the bottomless pit. And go into perdition. Okay? They're going to be destroyed forever. They will never rule again on the face of the earth, these Edomites. And they shall dwell on the earth, and they that dwell on the earth shall wander, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world. Okay, all of the nations found in Psalm 83. Okay, and 2/3 of our people that are destined to be destroyed. These are all they that dwell on the earth, that wander, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not and yet is. Okay? That was Rome and is not during that 1,000-year reign of the Byzantine Empire, the so-called Dark Ages. And the reason why they called it the Dark Ages is because they were ruled over by us. That's the reason why they called it the Holy Roman Empire, because we were still under the precepts of the false gods and ideologies of the Romans, but it was ruled over by us with compassion. We came up with castles. We came up with armor. Okay? Now, during that Renaissance period, we were plagued by the Most High God with the bubonic and black plague, typhoid Mary, mononucleosis, right? What do they call that other disease that biological weapon that the Most High God used against us? The flu. Okay? Stuff like that that decimated our ranks. That's how these Edomites, they took power, and there was none to fight against them, hardly. And those of us that were too weak to fight back, they enslaved. Okay? And put us in chains and sent us to 4 parts of the earth as slaves. Okay? That's what they did. That's history, man. And they're trying to change history and say that we willingly became slaves to these bastards. You know, that's what they're teaching in the schools to our kids now. Devils, right? And yet is. They're currently in control of the power all over again, right? The rebirth of the Roman Empire, the empire of the Edomites. Verse 9. And here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are the 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. And I just explained them to you. Germania Major, Germania Minor, the Romans, French, the Spaniards, Germania Major, Germania Minor, French, Spanish, Romans, the Great Britons, and the Greeks, right? On which the woman sitteth, right? And America rules over these devils, right? Verse 10, Revelation 17, verse 10. And there are 7 kings. Those are the 7 kings that I just told you about. 5 are fallen, and 1 is. Okay. The 1 was Great Britain, and the other is not yet come, which is us, America, or not us, but America, Babylon the Great. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. And from 1619 or from 1492 until today is the short space of time. Now remember, 2 Peter 3, verse 8 says, But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day with the Lord is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. Right? So, meaning, what I mean by that is that these devils have only been in charge for about 500-600 years. That's it. That's half a day in the eye of the Lord. Okay? Revelation 17 again. Boom. Okay? Now, verse 11. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth and is of the seven and goeth into perdition. Okay? The beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth, which is America, and is the seventh and goeth into perdition. They shall never rule again. Verse 12, and the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings. Okay, let's go back over those 10 kings again. Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Greece, Ireland, England, and West Germany. Okay? The common markets of the European Union, the economic community. European Economic Community. Okay? The 10 kings which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power through the digital currency program, CBDC, digital currency, okay, as kings 1 hour with the beast. Verse 13, these have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast, the European Economic Community. Okay, these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. Okay, now let's go find more proof of the called and chosen and faithful. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, Jacob's trouble, right? Such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Okay? Now, if we go back to Revelation, oh my God. Revelation, R-E-V, Revelation, chapter 20. Okay. Okay. These are those same people that I just found. Those whose names were found written in the book. The souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the image. Oh my God, really? Okay. Which had not worshipped the image of the beast. Okay. Wow, man, really? Okay. Neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads, okay, or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with the Most High for 1,000 years. But the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. I'm trying to get this to work right, and it's not working right now. I don't know what's going on.